Alright, we're gonna get started in a little. Hold on, I gotta turn something off. Good to go. Okay, I don't see any questions, and I am feeling sick, so I'm gonna mute my mic, but I will answer any questions if it comes down to it, and I'll read some music. Samsung. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're waiting all day? Sorry. By the way, I did my essay and I just gave it in. Woo! You did it. Congrats. It ended up being not 3 pages, but whatever. Hey, I'm proud of you. You did so well yesterday. I have a test tomorrow. On the same book. Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm really proud of you. You're so depressed. Don't be. You did amazing. I mean, maybe a little burnt out because you pushed yourself, but I think you did really well. How am I? I'm doing okay. I'm still sick. I have some Robitussin here, and I'm trying to stay strong, trying to continue working, and I took it easy today. Robitussin, what's that? It's a type of medicine. It's just like almost like a liquid version of Advil or Tylenol. I don't know if you have those in Canada. Never heard of it? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just like a pain reliever. We just have pills. Oh. Well, I'm glad that you brought some work in to do. So let's get to it. As always. I'm always here if you have any questions. You're in pain to your head? Today, not my head. I usually have fevers at night and I'm coughing a lot. Yes, I should read chapter summaries, but I can't bring myself to it. Why don't we how about we start with, like, let's make that plural into like a singular. Let's try to read one chapter summary and see how we feel, yeah? I think that's a good place to start. And yeah, see how that goes. Write a summary, write some notes, maybe like 1 to 3 bullet points. Sure, you just don't know. I'm burnt out right now. Aw. Yeah, you did push yourself pretty hard. But let me scroll up. Let's see. You're cramming. Oh, the test is tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I get you're burnt out. But we got a test to study for. And I know you want to do well. So maybe we need some type of motivation, like something to get you out of burning out. Like if you read all your chapter summaries, and you can get ice cream after the test tomorrow. Some ice cream to cool down the burnout, you know? Or maybe ice cream right now to cool down the burnout. What a motivation. Do you not like ice cream? House empty of sweets right now. Aw. I think there's obviously a lot of like external rewards, but I think one thing that always gets me going is like just realizing how much time I already invested into something. So like, for example, you spent like so much time on the essay and reading the book and summarizing it and everything, you know, like it'd be a shame if you didn't finish strong. I came home early just to study and got nothing done. I'm so sad. Nah, listen, like that's the normal. Like I understand being sad, but I mean that's everyone. And everyone usually, listen, like everyone will have the same pattern. Like every student will have the same pattern. Everyone will start studying around like 9 p.m. and will give themselves from 9 p.m. to midnight. and we'll hope that the 3 hours was good enough. Just look at the time right now. You have so much time before everything, before like you feel pressured and everything like that. I know it's hard to come up with motivation, but honestly, just start with the small things again. Just like start by reading one summary and just start there. Even if you're sad, like it's okay to be sad and to study. It doesn't have to stop you. I know it makes it harder to do, but yeah. BRB? Yeah, come back whenever. Welcome back, Samsung. I was thinking about how you got work to do, and I thought that the last time went pretty well. So how about we do the same thing? Does that sound good? Need some help on something? Yeah, sure. What do you need help on? Yeah, off topic, sure, no problem. I don't feel like somebody's giving the attention to me that they should. I think I keep forcing myself on them. Uh, Let me read it again in whole because I read part of it and then I lost it. I don't, let's see. I don't feel like somebody's giving the attention to me that they should. I think I keep forcing myself on them. I keep going back to them even when it's clear I'm not a priority. When they're online, they don't even message me, it hurts. What would you do? Have you ever been in such a situation before? Uh, yeah, um, so to start, yeah, I have been in a situation like that before. Um, it's definitely not easy. Honestly, it like, and I think they're on my head. They're always on in my mind, and I'll spend thinking about them than doing my work. Like now, um, yeah, like I had that problem before for sure, and I get it because it like at least for me, I don't have a huge friend group, and so or just like people that I talk to a lot, and so it's hard to not think about like the few people that you have in your life. Um, and so it doesn't feel good when they don't prioritize you, especially like if you prioritize them too. Um, what I did, um, what I ended up doing was I ended up letting that person go. Um, because I think the truth of the world is that most people live life thinking that things are full of scarcity. Like there's lots of things, like people believe that there's a limit to everything. Like there's not enough money, there's not enough people, there's not enough love, and there's not enough care. But there are times, like time and time again, where I just realize that the world has a lot to offer, and that I would be doing myself a disservice if I spent my time and energy on somebody that wasn't willing to reciprocate that back. Um, and it sounds like this where I feel like I'll randomly meet people online, or I'll randomly meet somebody on the street and realize that I have better levels of reciprocation than somebody that I've spent like hours or even years trying to get to know. Um, so what would I do? Like speaking now, because back then I didn't I didn't just drop the person willingly. Like I didn't go up to the person and say, "Hey, I'm dropping you." It kind of just felt like a mutual distancing. And personal, like looking back at it and what I would do now, honestly, I would probably do the same thing. I would put my effort in, like the proper amount of effort in to try and get like try to get them to prioritize me. Like I would still hit them up. I would still try and like talk to them for a little bit. Um, but I would try to just leave things in their court so that if they never get back to me, or if they get back to me in 2 weeks and I don't feel particularly like willing to respond back to them, then that's like the energy that I give back to them, and like slowly just kind of like distance myself. And honestly, like that's kind of when you know if someone like really doesn't care. Like if they kind of feel the distance and they don't speak about it or bring it up, then it kind of hurts that it kind of validates that they weren't really thinking about you or prioritizing you. But at some point, I think we just have to face the music that they didn't, like, in our heads we know that they don't prioritize us. To the rest, like, in reality they don't prioritize us, but sometimes you just need that disconnect or that distance or that reaffirmation that they don't care because you've put in the effort and because they still don't reach out. And so, like, I felt pretty good about doing that, just because at the end of the day I didn't push, like, I didn't bully myself and wonder what I could have done better, because I felt like I did everything that I could have. And it's not the best timeline. Like, I you know it's not a world where I get everything that I want, but it's a world where I can at least be confident that I tried my best. And I think that's all I could really do at the end of the day. Um, so my advice on what you should do, I think that I think that you should put in the amount of effort that you want to put in. Obviously, if you care about them and they aren't prioritizing you, it doesn't really matter if they prioritize you or not. It's really about how they make you feel. And if speaking into a bottomless void where they don't respond to you, or they respond to you like after a week, if that's what makes you happy, then um and if that's what makes you happy, or it's not hurting your self-esteem or your confidence, then go ahead and do that. But if it's actually hurting your mental health, then I would say, like, do what's best for yourself. Like, distance yourself so that you're not hurting yourself. And you'll already, the reason why I say that is because, like, when you distance yourself, you'll just start feeling better simply from not interacting with the negative energy. Which is like it's like a super good thing to realize, that, like, it's like a funny thing to say, but it's like by doing nothing, you're already feeling better than if you did something that made you feel negatively. um Let me see. It's clear, Joe, I'm not priority to them. I don't know how to stop thinking and stop going back to him. I let him go before, and then me, like an idiot, hit him up again. You know what hurts is that he's online, can't even speak to me. He responds to my messages late. I put in a lot of effort, it's not reciprocated. I don't know how to not think about them. You don't know how to not think about them? The easiest way is to focus on other priorities. Make yourself super busy. Making yourself super busy is the best way to distract yourself. And even if you wanted to think about them all day, which you can, um there's this giant, like, study behind it, and it's that, like, the reason why people keep doing things, like keep doing bad habits, is because they constantly think about how they shouldn't be doing the bad habit. If you want to not think about them, then just start thinking about, like, literally think about them for, like, at least 2 hours, like right now. And I promise you, like, at some point you'll just get so bored about thinking about them that you'll just move on and not want to think about it. Like, that's the like, that's the trick. The trick is to not be scared of not thinking about it. Just think about it. If it makes you feel negative, then continue to feel negative about it, and just, like, try to just embrace all of the feelings that come with it, because at some point you have to deal with those feelings. Maybe today is the day, maybe today isn't the day, but facing it a little bit is in the right direction. But yeah, I think if it's not reciprocated and you put in a lot of effort, um, they're pretty stupid to not have you. Um, I think that there's plenty of people who are just not right for the world, and they just they don't put in half the amount of effort that you would put in. And I think in those moments, you you have to give yourself a little bit more self-credit. You got to give yourself a little bit more self-confidence to realize that you're doing a lot of amazing things, you know? So I think you got to give yourself more credit, and you have to like really understand that your time is precious and that you're using it on the wrong person. Or not the wrong person, but just a person that's not appreciating it. Hey Lindsay and Ryan. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. I love you. Thanks. I appreciate it. I was just I'm the best YouTuber. I don't know about that, but I'm trying to be. I was just answering a question. Somebody was asking. Yeah, I'm here to study, but if you have any questions for me, it's a study with me / ask me anything, like / AMA. So hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you have something to study, or and if you don't have anything to study, then I mean, like, you're always free to be here and chill and listen to the music and whatnot. I hate that I keep going back to him. Don't hate that. I think that when you're trying to distance yourself from somebody, like, it's always going to be a push and pull. It's never always an easy thing, especially for people close to you. It's not really normal for most people to just like cut ties so easily that you could just take a scissor out and just cut the relationship in half. But like I said, with the emotions, like, the best way to get over going back to him, the best way to stop thinking about it is to like let all those feelings in. So if you like, the best way is to like honestly stop hating yourself for going back, you know? Like, if you want to go back, and then like put in your amount of effort, and the more that you do it, you'll just realize like it's not really for you. Like, the more you do, like, that's the thing, like, there's hesitation and everything, but the more you do it, the more like certain and the more confident that you'll be that you don't want to do that anymore, and eventually you'll just stop going back. Quick question, what is 10,000 times, what is that, 200, that looks like 200,000, so 200,000 times 10,000, let's see, 10,000 has 3, 5, 200,000 has 6, so that would be 11, so 11 is 369. Are we in the billions? We're in the billions. I think it's 20 billion. I can check if that's right. What's 200,000 times 1,000 or 10,000? Sorry. Wait, don't say thank you. Let me double check. It is. Oh, it's close. It's 2 billion. It's 2 billion, not 20 billion. I was off by one digit. I don't know how to start studying my chapters now. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but start with chapter 1. You said that you wanted to read chapter summaries, so yeah, you said you wanted to start with reading chapter summaries, so start with chapter 1 and don't worry about the other chapters right now. Just focus on that one chapter. I have like 25 chapters. Yeah, listen. The more you start, like, when we start talking in plurals, like, the larger we make a task, the harder it is to jump into it. So, you know, don't say like, I have so many chapters, I have so many summaries, I have so many paragraphs. Just focus on one chapter for now, and worry about the next chapter after you're done with the first chapter. Do you think I'll succeed tomorrow? I think you'll succeed if you start now, for sure. I think the probability, like the chances of you succeeding get lower the more that, you know, you wonder about if you should start now or later. It's just too much to retain. I know, that's why I'm saying start now. Like, if you start now, you can put a break in and everything. It's gonna stress me out. I'm already stressed, depressed. Um, Listen, Samsung, I know you're stressed. I know you're depressed. I know it's too much to retain. Start with one chapter, and if you can retain at least one chapter, then that's one chapter down. Do you have any squishmallows? Yeah, I do. Here's my little I have this guy. Is this a squishmallow? Yeah, right? This little guy? Is that what a squishmallow is? I have that reversible plush. Yeah. You have it in purple and blue? That's cool. Yeah, I don't have a necessary squishmallow besides that, but I also have this guy named Harrison. It's a hippo. So yeah, they'll be studying with us since you guys like them so much. We'll give my guy here a book to read, and they could read together. Let's see. You already skimmed through? Awesome. So refine it. Start with the first one. Try to memorize everything in chapter 1 first, and then like everything that you need in chapter 1, and then once you feel like you've memorized everything in chapter 1, move on to chapter 2. I have it in purple and blue. Oh, cool. And then I think I said that already, but maybe I don't remember my response. You have the same? Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I like this one. Maybe like if I'm having a really bad day, you guys, I'll just like randomly just like passively aggressively like just put this out there, like so that you guys know, if you know, you know. But I don't know if I'll ever flip it. I rarely have pretty bad days, but maybe I jinxed it. I already skimmed some chapters. Do I go over them again? Yeah. You go over them. What you do is, if you have index cards or a piece of loose leaf, write down bullet points for everything that you want to memorize in each chapter, and memorize all those things. And hopefully it's not too many bullet points. My best friend is here. Not awesome because I forgot everything. How to study how do you study chapters efficiently? It's honestly, Samsung, it's repetition. If you forget everything, there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Like you can make acronyms, you can make songs, but mostly the way to study is by repetition. Do I have any siblings? Yeah, I do. I have a little brother who's not so little. He's like 23. Bro, you're older than that? Yeah, I am. I'm 26. How do you get boys to like me? How do you get boys to like you? I don't know if I could speak for the whole entire male population, but for the good guys, they definitely like independent women. They definitely like food a lot. I mean, I think any guy really loves food, honestly. And I think confidence is a big thing for a lot of guys. Like having a lot of self-confidence in yourself and who you are, like that's pretty attractive. I'm afraid I'll study and forget everything. Samsung, no. Like, you can't be afraid to study. Like, that's essentially like what you're asking me. You gotta study it, and if you forget it, you forget it. But you gotta try. You have to try right now. Like, in the next 2 minutes, I want you to, if you don't have your books open, open it up, and I want you to study chapter 1. It is time for you to study. Enough with the typing that you aren't gonna study. I want the first chapter, and I want you to come back after you study the first chapter. And then we can talk about it. We can see how it went. We can see if you had any trouble. Don't forget to turn off your phone so that you can focus. And I'll see you in like 15 minutes. You are really hot? I don't know about that. I'm just a normal guy. $50 minutes? Do you think it'll take you 50 minutes to you think it'll take you 50 minutes to get through chapter 1? I feel like it'll take you 30. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, 15 or 50. No, it's not that I didn't hear you clearly. You only typed 50. Let's do 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure you can knock it in 15 minutes. Do I have any pets? Because you have 6? Dang. What are your 6 pets? I do not have any pets. It's pretty, I used to have a turtle. His name was Pippi. Had him for about 3 years. Four dogs, 1 cat, and 1 bunny. Whoa. Yeah, I like dogs. Dogs are cool. Alright, I gotta focus on... trying to write this entry. I'm currently stuck. Hairless cat? Ew. I feel like hairless cats are a little, hairless cats are a little weird to me. But I mean, I don't blame you. Like, I'm sure they're cute to a bunch of people. when I was like 3, I slammed my hand in the toilet. Go nigh, my life is a lie. Maybe those are two separate thoughts, but I'm sorry that you slammed your hand on the toilet. Hey yo, I caught the stream. What's up, Christina? How you doing? I don't know if this is necessarily your type of stream to to want to be a part of. It's just a study stream, like an actual study stream, not like our co-working stuff. Oh, no, it's cool. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, if you want a new lo-fi channel, then then this is the place to hang out. It's kind of like a half study with me, half AMA. Like sometimes people ask me questions for studying and whatnot. But yeah, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask. And if you have anything to study, then uh, you can kind of feel like you're studying with someone. Except I'm not as cool as the lo-fi people. Like I don't have the side profile yet because I don't have a really good camera or a nice window with a nice like backdrop. So we're working on those pieces. We're gonna have to wait until the update to get those. Hey, what's up, Sonic? How you doing? I like it. We have Samsung Galaxy in the chat, and we have a Sega character in the chat. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hope you have something to study. Hope you have something to do or any questions to ask me. You're lurking? All right. Yeah, enjoy enjoy lurking. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm doing good. Today I'm just writing. I'm trying to like figure out a lot of internal stuff. So I'm writing in my life journal and trying to figure out some identity stuff. And I hope that like I think the reason behind it is just to help my channel out. I feel like the more that I know myself, the better it is, like the easier it is for me to make content that's like authentic to you guys. What are you up to? Are you studying anything at this time? Sonic? No, not studying? Alright, cool. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Always appreciate the vibes. But tomorrow I may be. Alright, cool. I mean, it's exciting for me because I get to see you again. Maybe not exciting, well, if you decide to hang out again, but um, probably not exciting for you because you have to study it up. But yeah, if you want to stop by, I my description has my schedule. I'm usually around the same time, like 6:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST, or like 10 to 11 p.m. EST. But it's like a good study session. I know there's like longer streams, but honestly, like you really just need like a few hours to study. Most people don't study for more than 3 hours ish. You're underrated. Thanks. I don't. Yeah, I'm trying my best here. So yeah, hopefully I could make this space um super comfortable for people, and hopefully it can make people feel a little bit more productive. But yeah, if you know anyone who would want to study with us, then make sure to share the channel. Let them know what's up. That way everyone can start getting good grades and stuff, you know? All right. If you don't have any more questions, I am gonna I'm gonna mute myself for a bit, but obviously I'll go unmute if you need me for anything, if you have any questions. But I'll turn up the music, and we could just hang out together, have a good time, and be productive. Thanks for stopping by, and let's focus up. You may have to leave at 8. Yeah, no problem. Like, yeah, come by whenever you want. Stay for as long as you want. I appreciate that you came by. Honestly, I mean, it made my day. So, thank you.
3. Hope it gets to at least 100 viewers. Yeah, I hope so too. No, that would be awesome. go? Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Sonic. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye.
Samsung. Got nothing done, just staring in space. I'ma try not to stress. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hey, I'm proud of you for trying. What did you think went wrong? Like, what exactly happened? You just stared at a piece of paper and couldn't focus? You didn't try at all? Oh, you didn't do anything? Oh, well, what did you do then? Did you stare at a wall? Or were you on your phone? Were you writing? Like, what exactly were you doing? You're a B? Alright. Let me know when you're back. I'm back for a bit. Hey, welcome back, Sonic. Welcome back, welcome back. Or stream on TikTok and YouTube? What do you mean? Oh, you're gonna stream on TikTok and YouTube. Cool. What do you stream? Oh, I should? I don't know if I can. Don't you need to be a certain, like, have a certain amount of followers? Yeah, it doesn't seem like I could live stream yet.
You should. Oh. Uh, I'll look into it for sure. I'm sure that I'm missing something because I don't know how to use it properly. Yeah, I'm not sure. How many followers do I have? I only have 100, like 110. Let me look it up. Maybe there's a requirement. It says that you need 1,000 TikTok followers online. Because it says the tap icon should just let you go live, but I can't. I can probably get more followers if I posted more, but I'm having trouble keeping up with all the platforms for now because I have 2 jobs and it's kind of hard to like record 2 different videos for each platform. Like I could record on my phone, but then I have to upload twice still, and it's kind of hard to do. Well, it's not hard, but it takes definitely more than like 5 minutes. And like when you're on one account, it does feel like 2 minutes. It feels like 2 minutes to record one video, but then when you have to like repeat the same thing that you said in one video, where you have to put, you know what, maybe I'll try next time. I'll try recording a video, keeping it under like 60 seconds, and then posting it on both and seeing how it goes. Just like try to post a little more often. It's better than nothing, right? Put your YouTube on your TikTok profile. Oh yeah. Let me do that. Yeah. I got what you meant. I just did it. I'll try to post more often there, and hopefully we can make some splashes. I'll even try uploading now. Let me see if I could try uploading something. I'll try uploading one of my videos, like just straight up. Hopefully this doesn't make the stream lag.
Uh, I linked it, Sonic. And then you here tomorrow and what time? The schedule's in the description. I will be here tomorrow. I think I'll be here from 6:30 to 11. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, 6:30 to 11. Hopefully work isn't too bad. And hopefully I feel better. Uh, hope your hope your work goes good tomorrow. Thanks, Sonic. Yeah, it should be. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna try posting this video and seeing how it does. This is like a long form video too, so I'm curious to see how it'll go. It's just like a video on YouTube, but I'm gonna see if just propagating the video works, and if it does work like this, like if it does do well, then then I'll probably post more videos then. Uh, anyways, good night. Have a good. I have to go. All right, have a good night, Sonic. Thanks for coming. Bye. Hey Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have something to study. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And if you don't, I'm gonna turn the music back on, continue reading my book and writing some notes. And yeah, hope you enjoy the music. I've done nothing but uh, I tied up my room, so I'm ready to study now. But I see you're only here till 10, so that makes me sad. Um, 40 minutes is not enough to study everything. If you aren't here, I'll have no motivation. Listen, I could do the same thing that I did yesterday, where I continued streaming, but then there would be nothing to pressure you to work next time. So tomorrow, when we are doing other stuff, well, so my test is tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow morning, yeah, I know. But these are so pretty much like I was here for you were here since I started streaming, which is 3 hours ago. And if you started if you felt more pressure because you knew I ended at 10, then maybe you would have studied more. But because I'm leaving at 10, but if I say, "Oh, I'm leaving at 10, but I can extend it," then you would always feel like there's no pressure in the future to work with me, because you'd always feel like, "Oh, well, he'd be nice enough to do it for me." And so it's okay if I slack off until 10 o'clock because he'll be on until 11. No, not true. I will stick with your time. Okay, so trust you? Oh, okay, perfect. So if you want to stick with my time, it's 6:30 to 10. But also, I know you'll be okay no matter what. I know that motivation comes and goes. Maybe next time it'll Yeah, really? Yeah, I think so. I think that you'll pass your test, but yeah, I think that you just gotta I think that any test just depends on how much time you put into it. So since you end at 10, I'm gonna study now. All right, cool. My head hurts though. Damn. Yeah, but your head isn't gonna stop hurting at 10:01. You know. So if you want to, you probably need to take a Tylenol or an Advil. Oh well, you don't know what those things are. You could take medicine to help your headache. Oh, you know what Tylenol is? Oh, I'm sorry. Because I asked before and you were like, oh. Oh, I just didn't know there was a liquid Tylenol. Oh. Yeah, take a Tylenol. Take a pill. And then it'll kick in 30 minutes and you'll be good. No, you gave me a weird name with a D. Yeah, I did. You told me a name. Yeah. My fault. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I'll be on for the next 45. Yeah, let's get it done for sure. Do I just read each chapter after chapter until the end or make notes? Make notes. Make notes on anything that you feel is important. Wait, is the test just about what happens in the book? Yes, and the history behind it? Yeah, I would. How big is the book? $200 pages? No, then I wouldn't read chapter after chapter. Oh, but I'm reading the summaries. Yeah, that would be good. Only read the summaries. The summary is 100 pages. I see. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose reading that's the best way then. I would personally probably like, if I read the summary already, then I would just write down like what I think I would need to know. Or I would find a summary online of the summaries so that you could get it in like short form and memorize as much as you can of that information. Because 100 pages is a lot. Yeah, notes are good too. All right, see you soon. Marilis Morales. Thanks for coming by. Welcome to the stream. You're gonna study with me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll turn the music back up. Enjoy studying. You will be aware of my streams. Thanks. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. what are you studying for? I'm reading a book on self-improvement, so I guess there's not a specific thing to study for, but if I had to say what I'm studying for, I guess like psychology, just trying to optimize my learning process, and by understanding myself, I can improve myself and learn faster. And I write notes. I journal sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I graduated college 4 years ago, so I don't have any deadlines by a professor, but I set deadlines for myself. I try to have deadlines to like create content. So sometimes I'm like writing content, sometimes I'm writing code, and sometimes I'm writing in my journal. Um, but yeah. What's the name of the book? The name is Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. It's definitely super cool just because the thing that he tackles a lot is just like how people get stuck in a rut or get sad and don't know how to get out of it, and essentially that like cuts our productivity like by a lot, because if we're sad, we're not gonna be in a state that is productive or wants to study. You're gonna read it? Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's definitely a good read so far. It's kind of hefty, like it's pretty big, but I think it's pretty worth it. It comes with a lot of good tools, like a lot of good like good things to understand about the psychology of human beings. So it'll help you out. It'll help you understand other people out pretty well, and overall, I think it'll help you to find motivation in in your own life and in your studies. I'll do okay tomorrow. Hopefully, gonna stress. Not I'm not gonna stress anymore. To be honest, I might just read one more website. But apart from that, I'm done. It's whatever. Hey, good job. You did stuff. That's progress from 2 hours ago. That's always a good thing. Cool. Um. So I just finished reading. Oh, perfect timing. It's 9:59. I'll tell you how it went tomorrow. Uh, sure. Yeah, some progress. Yeah, yeah. Come by tomorrow. Let me know how it went, and then um, we can do two things. We can talk about how it went, and then after that, we can try and get some work done so that we don't have something like this again, where we feel not confident about going into a test tomorrow. So let's try to work on something else. I know you'll be okay. Some final notes before I head off. I know you're smart. I know you'll be okay. Be confident in yourself and try to answer as best as you can. That's all you can do. Of course, study in the morning before you enter your class. And I know you'll be good. If you believe in God, God bless. Yeah. I'm not smart, but you need to be positive. Hey, I'm not smart either. But I mean, you said it yourself. You feel like I'm a smart person, but I got here through just being consistent. Um so you could do the same thing. You can do video editing? Yeah, but I didn't know how to do video editing before. I mean honestly, Samsung, if you want a an amazing like transformation, literally go to my channel, click the oldest filter, watch my first video, and then go to my most recent one. And that was my progress in the past 9 months. So at a time, like at one point, I was a very bad student, and I had to like go to summer classes. I had to retake classes, the whole 9 yards. Like I was not there. So um, I figured out that after a very long time, that the thing that I did um, that made me better was being consistent. So it's about learning how to be consistent for yourself. And if I could do it, you could do it. Everyone else in chat can do it. Um, but I'm gonna go get some dinner because I just went straight into studying. I'm gonna get some dinner. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck with the rest of your studying. And I will see you tomorrow. Dinner so late? Yeah, I know. I know. Not a good habit. I'll try to eat like during stream or like grab food and come up. But yeah, I'll see ya. Thanks for coming to the stream. I always appreciate all the support, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow.